grandmother wished to protect you.
From what?
Nazis, Jonah. Goddamn Nazis.
I am joined today by some of the cast and creative team. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. I'd love to get to know a little bit more about what you connected with most.
Well, it starts with the story. The wonderful writing of his concept and the privilege to be with Nikki and David, who were there all the time, right? They were always on the set. So no matter what came up, you go to them and they would just write it.
It's amazing.
And the thing I liked a lot about is this eccentricity and this eclectic feeling about things. And you knew you were in something, all of a sudden something else would happen. It's unpredictable. Yeah.
What really attracted me to this series more than anything was the conversation about morality.
There is evil living here. Bad neighbors.
They've blinded themselves to us. You can get away with anything in America.
The question at the core of it was, does it take evil to fight evil? Do you have to be bad in order to fight the bad guys? And it drew my attention, and we had a lot to explore within that.
Oh me, what drew me to the series? David's writing drew me to the series. I thought it was interesting, it was invigorating. When I finished the script, I felt curious and energized, and I wanted to know more. And I wanted to know, how did this happen? How did the real life events that are the undercurrent of the show, how did that happen? How did you weave together all of these genres and tones into something so solid?
I think there's Nazis living in America, and someone out there is taking them out.
And Millie in particular, how does she make so much sense immediately to me? And so there were a lot of things about the first couple of episodes that just felt very seductive. It's very rare that you come across something like that, and so that's what drew me to it.
But what was your favorite scene to shoot or write or collaborate with?
Dance number.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
Yes, and
so
falling
jealous
in
of
love
the
with
dance
all of
number.
Everybody loves that for some reason. They mentioned this to me a lot.
You were great.
Really?
You were so good in that.
I'm getting positive feedback, but that was probably the hardest day for me. Well, like the one day I really got upset on set. I think I was just like, I suck at this.
Everybody shaking and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
You did not
I left
suck.
work
You were
that day,
so
I was
good.
just-
You
I
had
was
about
pretty
10
bad.
seconds of practice and
Yeah,
got
exactly.
out
I
there
had no
and just
time.
rocked it out.
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't say it was my
great.
favorite sequence to shoot at all.
It's fun though. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. I love that kind of tonal mishmash, and it's all justified. It makes sense. It doesn't feel like it's gratuitous, or a gratuitous dance sequence itself. You know how those come up. But it felt, it really aided the storytelling. It was cool. I just wanted to do a good job, but I guess I did all right.
You did.
I still haven't seen it. Anybody's favorite scenes though? Anybody have favorite scenes?
I had two. I think there were two to shoot. One was in episode 8, the Meyer-Millie face-off.
You are a criminal.
I am not a criminal.
You are a murderer.
No, I'm a savior.
Remember we shot that so late at night.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah,
I
I
think
remember that.
your bodies were rejecting, the words just weren't right. You just both felt it. And so we kind of huddled up and reworked the words, reworked the beats, and we stayed there. And it was such the magic in that room was really otherworldly. You just both improvised, and it was unbelievable. And you see it in that scene. It was so fantastic. And then I think the first scene, Logan, that we shot with you was, in our minds, I think the hardest scene emotionally to get to in that diner.
What was the first scene you guys shot?
The chicken soup.
The chicken soup scene.
Chicken soup scene.
Oh!
That was the
Great
first day on
scene.
set.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And you just brought it.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
it
man.
This is not chicken soup. I want chicken soup. I don't know what to tell you. I want hers!
You really,
Fortunately, we had time to prep the first episode very well and have a lot of time to kind of live in it and really know it well enough to go into a scene like that confidently.
I thought it was great, the scene where Jerrica goes to Myers Mansion for the first time, and Al and Jerrica are sort of sizing each other up.
Yeah.
And Jonah's life is sort of hanging in the balance, and they're both trying to pull him
Very cat and mouse.
One is pulling him to the light, the other's pulling him to the dark.
The torture scene for Jonah where he gets to, where the roles are reversed,
Yes.
and he's a little blood hungry. Yeah, it was fun, actually, even though it was very difficult.
I just really liked it. I liked working with these actors, and it was such a give and take thing. So
There's a scene between you and Judd Hirsch. That's my favorite scene.
Yeah.
That was
These two,
incredibly
I
powerful.
think it's the whole
It's-
show.
it's
It's the entire season
the
in one.
thesis of a
uh,
show.
I have the author here, so I would just, it was a real luxury to have the person, the poet, the scribe, right there. And we would go over things. Sometimes we'd talk about scenes that are going to happen in the future that Dave already wrote. But mainly we talk about my character's past.
Turus.
I really appreciate all of you for joining us today. Thank you so much. Thanks for being on the couch.
Thank you.
Thank you.